Hey everyone, it's Nicole of NicoleTheLawyer.com, and today we are going to be diving into how not to lose $2,500 in your business. I'm super excited to be talking about this today because so many business owners have this money leak, right? It's basically a money leak, and it can cost you thousands of dollars at any time in your business. I don't care what kind of business it is, but particularly if you are a service-based business, meaning that you're a therapist, you're a coach, you're a healer, you're a writer, a graphic designer, but basically you're getting paid, right, for your time, right? It's a dollars, trading dollars for time sort of situation. And it can very quickly turn into something that can cost you thousands of dollars if you're not careful. So we're going to be talking about this today. If you're on, say hello. If you're watching the replay, just say replay below. I'd love to hear who's here. And if you have any questions at any time, just drop them down below. But part of the reason we're talking about this is because my own accountability partner recently almost lost $2,500. And basically what happened is that he had a client who agreed to a certain amount of work and was on a payment plan. And the client went in and changed the last, charged back the last payment. So what that means is the client already paid the payment, but they went into the payment system and they charged it back. This can be done through Stripe. This can be done through PayPal. It can be done through most credit card processors, right? So they went in and said, hey, I want to cancel that payment. I want that money back. I'm saying that, I didn't receive the service or whatever. And this is a client that they had been in contact with, all of those things. It's not like somebody went MIA. He's been delivering on everything. The client was asking them for more work. So you have to be careful. This can happen at any time to anyone, even with the most amazing clients. For some reason, something happens, they get scared. Who knows, right? They go in and they charge back. Or you might have a situation where a client just stops paying, cancels their payments, right? If you have someone on a payment plan, if you have somebody on, if you have someone on a payment plan through PayPal or something like that, you can for sure go through and cancel their payment, right? So it is so important that you don't do that. It really truly is. And, I know I say things like this a lot, but I really am passionate about it, that you have to really be careful and you have to make sure that you are, protected, that you have systems and processes in place to protect yourself from these situations. Okay. So first of all, I'm just so glad that you're here today and you're joining us to hear about this, because it can save you thousands of dollars. So basically what happened is that my accountability partner, the payment system sent an email, right? Which said hey, somebody just charged back the payment. If you don't agree with this, let us know. Unfortunately, it went to an email box. This is another lesson for you. Unfortunately, it went to an email box that he no longer checked, right? It was an old email and didn't get forwarded over to his current one. So he missed that email. So first of all, he missed the email where he got the opportunity to fight it within a certain amount of time. And then he saw that when he got a new payment, what happens is in order to take back the $2,500, to pay it off, that when he got the new payment, he didn't get the full payment because it went to paying off that $2,500. So, it sucks. And listen, guys, we're in business. We need to be making money and we need to, be receiving it at the right schedule at times. I think that is really important to remember because I think we forget that sometimes. So luckily he had a contract, right? He had a contract, he had a business contract, he had a terms of service contract, from a lawyer. And, it's very funny because a couple of years ago when we started being accountability partners, I told him you need a contract, right? And I recommended my lawyer to him because she's amazing. She has amazing templates. And they're very affordable and easy to purchase, and they just kind of take care of the problem so you don't have to worry about it. And I'm not going to lie, I'm someone who worries about things like that, which means when you worry about stuff like that, it's bound to happen to you at some point, and it's bound to happen to all of us at some point. the odds are, doesn't matter how amazing person you are or the great relationships you have, you get someone who something happens and somehow they charge it back, or somehow they cancel their payment, or their credit card expires, or they go over their limit, and you're not getting your payments on time, and you need to be protected, right? And I told him that, and he was like, oh, everyone's so great, it's not a big deal. I was like, just protect yourself. Better safe than sorry, right? So he did invest in the templates, the legal templates. And this is great too, because it's money saving. If you were to hire a lawyer to write you a contract, it'd be hundreds and hundreds of dollars per hour. But when you purchase the template, it's just a couple $100. There's no back and forth, no fixing things. Like, it's really easy to work. And it's just a great way to take advantage and protect your business. So basically, he ended up actually buying the templates, listening to me, of course, as he rightly should. And he was able, when this happened, he was able to send them the contract. He was able to send the credit card, the billing company, the contract, and they took a look at it and they approved it, and they gave him his $2,500 back. So this was like a couple $100 purchase that resulted in thousands and thousands of dollars of savings. And that's just one incident, right? If this happens once a year to him, like, he's covered, and it can happen. I've had clients too who have canceled payments on me without letting me know. So, it does happen to all of us, no matter what our systems and processes are in place. But it's like, not only does the contract decrease the odds of that happening, but then if it should happen anyways, you have something to go back on to get your money back. So I would love to know in the comments below if you have contracts, if you use them, if you have your clients sign off on them, yes or no. And if you do have them, are they legal, right? Like, this is the other issue I see a lot of people make. They go online and they look at other people's contracts, and you don't know if that's a real contract. You don't know. You don't know if that person used a lawyer. You don't know if they just found it online and pieced it together, and you're not going to feel really good enforcing it, right? Because you're like, I just found this online. I don't know if it's a real thing. So I really do recommend that you do invest in an actual legal template. Plus, truthfully, when you are kind of checking out other people's stuff and just taking it, it's not really like right. It's really not right to be just kind of like making stuff up, right? So I want you guys to keep that in mind. Now, the other thing I hear a lot is like, obviously, I'm a former therapist, so I always had paperwork back then too. And people avoid it because they think it's really expensive, and there just are affordable ways to get your paperwork taken care of. So remember, if you're on, let me know if you have legal paperwork for client agreements and relationships. It doesn't matter if you're charging clients, like if they're signing up for a big package or if it's session by session, right? You need to have things in place. You need to have cancellation policies in place. You need to have all this in place, or else it's going to be a money leak that takes thousands of dollars from you over the year. So I have put together some awesome resources for you. If you click the links in the description, right? If you go to NicoleLaloya.com live PP, that is for therapists, right? That's if you have a private practice. You need special paperwork. You need HIPAA compliant paperwork. And my friends Kate and Katie over the Private Practice Startup have invested in a lawyer to create this, and now they're able to sell it to you guys. So you're really benefiting from their hard work and mistakes. And if your practice is different, if you don't have a therapy, if your business is different, if you don't have a therapy practice, and I found resources for both of you because they're both equally important no matter what your business is. If you're a writer, if you're a graphic designer, if you're, like my accountability partner, serving clients, creating funnels for them. If you are, a business coach like me, if you are an energy worker, if you are a health coach, a dietitian, go to the link, NicoleLaloya.com/legal. These are affiliate links, by the way, but I completely support these people. And go there. Karen has every template you need. If you want a retreat, she's a template. If you have an affiliate program, she's a template. If you need GDPR policy, she is a template. If you need a terms of service for courses, she is a template. If you need a one-to-one client contract, she is a template, right? So I would say go over there, check it out. If you don't need one of these right now, but my guess is most of you do, because honestly, most people haven't gone through lawyers like me and can't support themselves when a client takes advantage, right? Or cancels a payment. So make sure you go over and you check out those templates and pick out just one that you need right now that would make you feel safer and will save you money in the long run. So that's what I recommend. If you have any questions, let me know. Karen is seriously amazing. But like I said, it's Karen for therapy business. Kate and Katie have your back. They're going to support you and get you the paperwork you need to protect yourself. And then if you have other businesses, it's Karen. That's who I use for my business. That's who my accountability partner used. We use these exact templates. This template, this $200 template, right? The terms of sale template saved him $2,500. This is absolutely very, very, very important. So make sure you check it out. Make sure you absolutely, get this in place, because I want you to be supported. I don't want you to be at risk of losing thousands of dollars. So once again, if you're a therapist, go to NicoleLaloy.com/livepp. Kate and Katie are doing a free sorry guys. A free training for you guys next week, allergy season. A free training on paperwork, and if you're at risk next week, there will be a reply sign up. If you have another business, go to NicoleLaloy.com/legal. You can instantly get your templates, download them, and have them ready in an hour. All right, let me know if you guys have any questions.